Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Woods and I'd like to welcome you to MBA 550, Leading in an Organization. People management is a critical part of a successful business, and throughout the MBA program you'll be asked to define key roles, responsibilities, and qualifications of the cross-functional team responsible for implementing your growth plan. Your own leadership skills are equally important to assess and develop in order to create the best environment for you and your team to succeed. In MBA 550, we are going to build your people and self-management skill set. So let's set the stage for learning. First and foremost, clear your mind of any preconceived fears, judgments, or expectations you may have regarding your ability to lead or manage others. This is a no judgment zone, and it's important to be ready to share honestly about how we project ourselves as leaders and managers at this particular point in our career path. Why is this point in our career path so important? It's important because if we really want to advance in our career, we need to grow. Growth only happens if we can find our starting point and then choose to proactively move forward from there. Early on in the class, we're going to do some self-assessments as well as participate in the StrengthsFinder method to determine where and how to focus our leadership development. Then we'll examine successful business leaders that we can learn from and compare our own strengths to theirs. Again, what proactive actions should we be taking to move closer to the leadership strengths of those we admire? Over the next 10 weeks, we will discuss how to apply your current leadership strengths as well as those strengths you want to proactively develop within the context of the following skill set. First, we'll analyze executive team building practices, theory, concepts, and techniques to allow us to structure the organization properly. We'll explore some examples of how strategic planning methods are used to align teams with organizational vision and the appropriate tools and methods to develop the organization's strategic plan. We'll analyze a leader's personal, political, and positional power in relation to organizational structure and culture. We'll review leader problem-solving skills and the use of tools, methods, and strategies, some to emulate and others to avoid. And finally, we'll analyze a leader's conflict and management negotiation skills that allow for making informed conclusions. This class is all about developing your leadership skill set, so let's discuss the process we'll take over the next 10 weeks. In MBA 550, there are 10 modules. Those are the weeks we have to do the work. There are 4 milestones to incorporate feedback along the way, and 2 parts of our final project. Part 1 of the final project is to establish and evaluate your starting point via self-analysis and StrengthsFinder techniques compared to a business leader that you admire. Part 2 of the final project is to analyze the skill set of a successful business leader, then develop your own plan to advance your leadership skills. There's 1 milestone you'll complete for feedback prior to submitting your Part 1 final project. In this milestone, you'll conduct and summarize your StrengthsFinder results and compare these with the cognitive factors associated with leadership effectiveness. Part 2 of your final project has 3 milestones that you'll complete and receive feedback on. The first is an analysis of team building skills. The second milestone is an analysis of organizational vision and the organizational culture skill sets. And your third milestone to receive feedback is an analysis of problem solving and conflict management skill sets. So that's an overview of MBA 550. Remember, start the process with a clear mind. Actively participate in class discussions. Utilize SNHU's vast resources to conduct your research. Take each step as an opportunity to learn and utilize milestone feedback to enhance your ideas. Never ever hesitate to ask for help. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to working with you in class.